Welcome back to my channel. This is pretty much just another, like a continuation of the video that I just did. I just wanted to do two separate videos because they were two different, books or whatever. But so I was off work for the past week on like a little spring break or whatever, and I read 3 books altogether. I listened to 2 and I read 1 on my Kindle Unlimited. And the 2 that I listened to, I started the Ethics series. And I know I'm a little late to the game, but I'm hooked. It's a good book. It's a good series. So I started off first with Moth to a Flame, which pretty much tells the backstory to Ethic and catches us up to book 1 of the Ethic series. So Ethic is about this guy, of course, some hood shit. He's a drug dealer. And he is actually working with a guy named Benjamin Atkins. And Benjamin has some children, a couple of daughters, Raven, and she has a sister, Morgan. And Moth to a Flame is about Raven and her attraction to this guy named Mizan. And it's such a tragic story, as they usually are, but they always teach a good lesson. I remember somebody a while ago said that one of the hardest things about being a parent is watching your children be adults. And honey, if this book didn't ring that true, because Raven would not listen to her father about staying away from Mizan. And Mizan was the worst. Like, he really put that girl through a lot, and she just would not stay away from him. However, I really liked Ethic. He was a good one. I wished that things could have ended up better for him and her in the end. Of course, it never does. It's always tragic and sad, but of course, it opened up the way for the Ethic series to begin. So Raven had a sad ending, but now we get to watch her little sister Morgan grow up, which is the big Ethic book 1, is what starts Ethic book 1, is Morgan growing up. And we see, what's the girl's name? Alani? Yes. We see Alani and Ethic's relationship start, which the worst, because before I'm gonna answer the questions, because you'll see why it was the worst as I answer the questions. There's some discussion questions in the back of the book. Now, even though I listened to the audiobook, I was able to get the discussion questions from off the internet. So I'm going to answer them. It says, was the first question will answer what I was saying a couple seconds ago. Was Ethic wrong for allowing Alani to fall in love with him? Yes. Because he knew what he did. He knew what he was responsible for. So I'm giving spoilers. If you don't want to know what the book is about, then click off. But I hope you stay. But he mistakenly killed Alani's daughter in the book. And it doesn't matter if it was a mistake. If he's still responsible for the death of your child, and then he goes into seducing her and falling in love with her, terrible. Why wouldn't he keep his distance? I guess we wouldn't have a book if he did. The second question is Messiah disloyal for obeying Ethic's order to stay away from Morgan? No, I don't think that he is disloyal for obeying to stay away from Morgan. No, but at the same time, that's not what happened. He definitely don't stay away from her. But in the beginning, I do know that he tried to. Um, but I think that he went about it the correct way. He did ask Ethic if it was okay. Now, Messiah is Ethic's like understudy in the game. Um, Unlike with Ethic and Morgan and Raven's father, Ben, I think was his name. Ethic was actually Ben's supplier. So everybody was thinking that Ethic was under Ben. The whole time it was the other way around. But in this book, Messiah is Ethic's understudy. And I think that he went about it the right way in getting permission to date Morgan. Could Alani ever forgive Ethic for her daughter's death? I don't know what she could do, but I know I couldn't. It would be over, and I don't care about how much love I thought I was in love with whoever, with him. It would be done immediately, and he had best think that that's all I do. I mean, he had best hope that that's all I do. Because I couldn't do it. I feel like you draw the line. No, for me personally, I draw the line at my kids. And there would be no forgiving something like that. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Does love conquer all, or are Alani and Ethic doomed? I don't know. I guess I can't come from a personal perspective. I guess maybe from the perspective of furthering the book. Maybe it's not doomed. I would hope that it is. But, maybe they could have some sort of friendship or something. I don't know. Why does Ethic choose damaged women? I mean, he does have a low reputation there. His last two baby mothers was killed. And then now this current lady that he's interested in, he didn't had something to do with her child's death. So I don't know. I don't know why he does it. Sometimes sometimes I think that people attract what they are, and maybe it was just an attraction. Is Ethic good or bad man? I think Ethic is a good man. I do. I think, maybe he's flawed and made his mistakes as everyone has, but I think overall, Ethic is a good man. He definitely did right by Morgan, and my hat's off to him for that. Is Morgan doomed to repeat the mistakes of her sister Raven? I hope not. I don't think so. I gotta finish, I started the Ethic 2 book last night, but I want to get further into it. I hope that she is smarter than her sister Raven. But these books never really end well. You can't get attached to any character. You can't like anyone. Because before you know it, they done been killed off, dead and gone, or whatever. At the end of the book, oh my goodness, I thought they was going to live, and absolutely not. So, I'll just have to see. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to getting into the Ethic series. And I'll be doing updates every time I finish the book. Try to do it once a week. Try to get on here every week after I finish listening to it. Because they're all on Audible. Yeah. At least the first couple ones are, because I downloaded them with my Audible subscription. So they're on Audible. So I'm just going to listen to them slowly and update as I go along. All right. So this is going to be the end of this video. And I will wrap this up and see you next time.